Yes, now people, this was meant to be a really happy return tutorial video because I've not done one in ages, and this knobhead, right, had the wrong audio output selected for his FL Studio, so he just got half an hour of recording with no sound coming out my FL, and yeah, we'll go from there. Right, anyway, so we're going to get back into restart what I was doing. Basically, I am back. I'm going to make more tutorials. I'm going to start fresh because I know I've been gone a long time. This one's a new one of mine. I've been away perfecting the craft, and I'm hoping I can come back and be bigger and better than ever. Like always, this is for sale. This whole FLP is for sale. Everything will be included in this in the Zip Loop project. All the sounds, the mixers, the Serum preset, whatever you hear, you'll have in it. Other than my tag won't be in it. I think this will be up for 20 or 25 or £30, but there is a 15% discount. The code is right on the screen now. I think it's only active for the first 25 people that use it. But it includes everything on my website, so you could buy like multiple things and then put it on like a bulk order, or you could just order this, or you could just order like a £5 kit and get 15% off. It is literally for the first 25 people that use it, so make sure you get onto that quick time before it goes. And yeah, let's get into this video. I'm going to just quickly go through everything and try and make this as not simple as possible, but as user friendly as possible, because I know a lot of people can get a bit stuck with Garage, but I promise you it's not that hard. So let's get into it. Let me show you what it sounds like to start with. I'm going to play it from the build up to about 8 bars into the drop, so let's have a listen to what it sounds like. So yeah, you can tell it's proper Virji, it's proper up and down, it's proper bounce, it's proper energetic, it is everything you want in a garage track. So let's get straight into how I made it. These are the drums, very simple drums, not too much going on because the vocal chops carry as well as the bass line. So yeah, not too much going on with drums, but I'll show you anyway. That is literally it, little hat loop with my own hat loops in the bottom, which also again is included if you buy the FLP. My source is in here, so make sure to cop that if you can. I've got free kits and also like some other little bits that are cheap on the website, and the free kit is linked below, so cop that if you want to get that as well. So yeah, and then the drums, it's just a drums intro for 8 bars, and then I've got 2 reverb swells that go into the melody and the vocal with a kick clap loop that's just a quarter beat long. So it goes like this. With a high string playing at the bottom with obviously a little riser and whatnot. Gives it proper good energy, proper good vibes straight away or straight off the bat. You know, kind of can feel where it's going instantly. Which plays for 8 bars with a little riser into where the drums come back in. Which then goes to what we just heard. For here, so what I did was just drums, nothing too crazy, all the way up to the 4 bars before the drop. Then I have that kick clap quarter beat loop come back in, and then it has a high pass that slowly comes in towards the end of the frill. It's technically 3 bars, so yeah, that's what it does. This is what it does, which gives that proper garage feel. That's what you always hear that in garage. And then it goes into a little quarter beat loop of the melody with the vocal still playing. So that sounds like this, which shows, it kind of signifies something's going to happen when you hear that. And then my tag plays for the last bit of the quarter beat. I did demonstrate in the tutorial where you couldn't hear anything. If you didn't, obviously you won't have my tag, but you can replace it with anything. I replace it with this as an example. So you can replace it with that very simply. So the drop is very simple as well. It's just the vocal chops that people struggle with in garage, I find. So we're going to get into that. It is a kick with a side chain. The side chain is just stopping the 808 playing for this part of the where the kick plays basically. And how I do that is I run my Serum to a side chain rack, and then I click this, press create automation clip. It will then give you one of these, and then what it will look like is that click this, bring that down. We have it come up a little bit, and then instead of see the difference straight away. So yeah, make sure you're side chaining, and you can also side chain the vocals, which I'll do later on when the vocals come in, which I will get to in a second. So yeah, and then I have no drums until the clap plays, which creates that little stutter drop almost, and yeah, that's key as well. Little bits in garage, little bits. That's all it is. So yeah, let's get into the vocal chops and how I made them. Well, not really necessarily how I made them, because I kind of just sit there and chop until something sounds right. But this is the chops on their own. So yeah, it's hard to explain really, because I would need to do it like live to show you how I do it, because I don't quite know how I do it myself. I kind of just sit there, bring the vocal and the melody in, and just sit there and just go like this, and just mess around until I find something that sounds right all the way through, and then have little offbeat ones, like this one's offbeat, and this one's offbeat as well, to create more bounce. And yeah, it's called syncopation, so make sure you get into syncopation, people. But yeah, that's the drop. Then after 16 bars of that, the vocal comes back in. It's very nice. Oh sorry, let me get into 808. I haven't done the 808 yet. The 808 is quite simple as well. I keep saying that, but it literally, there's nothing crazy going on in it. It just follows the kind of notes you hear in the vocal. Especially this bit. These little bits up here are very cool. They're both off beat, but it works. Yeah, so that's what the 808 is. Another 60 bars of that. Oh, by the way, this track is out on SoundCloud as when this video goes live, so make sure you go check it out if you just want to listen to it and you like the track. It'll be a free download, of course, for your sets and all that good stuff. So go over to my SoundCloud, link in the description, as well as my Instagram, all my socials. Everything you need is in the description, so go check that out. This is just a consolidation of these two, and then I pitched it up 700 cents, which is 7 semitones, which just creates that like, it's not off beat, but off key, sorry, but it just creates that little like. You'll often hear this in garage, 700 up. Turn up so you can hear a bit better. But yeah, and then it just rises out straight back into the vocal. And then yeah, it's basically the same thing over again, but the only change on the second drop is that creates all the difference in the second half of the tune, because a lot of people go, oh, I love the second drop, literally just because I took the drums out for 2 bars, and then on the third I just reversed into a double kick and then took the drums out for a second beat into the third bar and took out a vocal chop, a melody chop, and that was it. That's literally, when you can see it, when you hear something like that, you're probably thinking, fucking hell, how, like what, how does someone come up with stuff like that? But realistically, when you see it and look at it, it's so much more friendly to you, especially to like people that might not be as advanced as some others in music. Like a lot of people might hear that and go, oh, that's quite simple. A lot of them might go, fucking hell, what is that? So visualizing it is a lot easier I'm a very visual learner, 100%. Definitely a visual learner. So this is a good way this is what I would choose the way to learn it. For the rest of the tune, you've got a little flute that comes in. Just in the background, keep the vibes going, and it plays all the way up to the outro. Which again creates this nice little ending vibe. It's all about vibes in this track, and I love it. I'll quickly just go through mixing. I don't want to go too much into everything, because one, the video will be like an hour long, and two, I am trying to sell this FLP, and three, I feel like if I put an hour video out, most people won't click it because it's not in like people's English attention span. But what I'll go is the master is just a compressor, an EQ taking out some of the highs, a bit of the mid, and boosting the bass a tiny bit. Saturation to give it a bit more colour, and a clipper, stop it from clipping. Vocal is very simple, just a bit of reverb, EQ, compressor, and then my kicks mixed already, so because it's my sample, which again you'll have if you get this FLP. The bass is just a bit of colour with saturation and taking a bit of the low end out. And then the drums, compressor, saturation, and EQ just taking out the lows, because I don't run the kick through the drum bus, I have it separately. Compressor, EQ just taking down some of the lows, and then the clipper again. Stabs, compressor, EQ, saturation, EQ, clipper. Side chains nothing, and then the rise is just reverb and EQ. So you can tell all my mixing is kind of OTT, compression, reverb, EQ, and saturation. That's pretty much all my mixing is. And yeah, that is pretty much the track, people. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope it helped to some extent. Again, link in the bio, and the discount code is on the screen now if you do cop anything and want the discount, so make sure to do that. My Instagram, SoundCloud, and free kits are in the description as well, so make sure you check them out. And make sure to like, comment, subscribe as usual. I hope everyone has a good Christmas and a happy New Year, and I shall hopefully be back uploading regularly after this year ends, and hopefully a lot more music comes out next year as well. I appreciate all of you, and stay safe, keep making music, and if you've got any questions, make sure to DM me on Instagram. I normally reply to people, so if I don't reply, just message me again. But yeah, stay safe, peace.